guys, I'm so sorry there wasn't a video last week. Quite honestly, I sat down to film it and it just was horrible. I hated the whole thing. I hated the whole sit down and talk. Like, that's why I'm doing this though, is to get more comfortable with talking to people, and that was just not it. It was too much, too fast, and I just couldn't. Once I watched it back, it wasn't that bad, but the editing process, having to watch myself over, was horrible. And then something happened, and then I like lost what I'd already edited, and then I had to edit again, and I just couldn't handle it, and then I lost it again. So I got really angry and was like, right, I can't do this, and if I'm not gonna do this unless I enjoy it. So here I am, back to the normal program. Maybe one day I will sit down and finally show my face. I just don't think I'm ready yet, and I feel like all of that last week, which I was stressed anyways, you know, the week before was Halloween, and then the week after that was my son's birthday, so I was super busy, super stressed, and didn't have very much time to think and plan out what I would do, and it just really was unenjoyable for me. So I want to try again when I'm in a more, I don't know, when I'm just more comfortable doing this, you know what I'm saying? When I have a more stable base, pretty much. I don't want to jump too far and not be able to land on my feet. So yeah, we're just back to the usual. I figured today we would try a little bit different. We will do like what your higher self, what kind of messages your higher self might want you to know or hear. And I got 3 piles here. I got some new crystals also. Ooh, finally got some crystals. Still don't have a lot, but I have a few new ones. So I figured I'd use those for today. And I got a new oracle deck. That's going to be, I'm going to use all these decks for each pile. I just got them laid out here, just easier for me. And yeah. This is the white light oracle deck that I'm going to be. This is the new one that I just got. I still haven't really, I've only used it for myself a few days because I've just now got acclimated and close to it, I guess. And then I have the dream decoder deck, which I've had since I started this channel. It was like the first reading I did, so if you want to check out that channel or that video, then I'll put it down below. And so I figured I'd throw some dream cards in there and see if your higher self is throwing you any hints in dreams or anything, and then just regular tarot deck, just for any extra messages. Alright, so I have for pile 1, I have this black obsidian. It is a worry stone. It's like a little smooth stone that you just sit here and rub if you're nervous. I rub it all the time since I got it. I literally keep it on me at all times. Sorry about that. We started potty trainings. It's my son's birthday. So my husband was bringing him back here, and I doubt y'all want to hear, do you need to pee-pee? Do you need to poo-poo? The whole time I'm trying to do this. But anyways, for pile 2, we have this desert rose that I got. It's one of the new ones. I absolutely love it. I just think it's so interesting, and honestly I don't think I'd ever seen it before until last time I went to the shop. And then I got this little Dalmatian. And it's so cute. I love it so much. I think it is absolutely adorable. Alrighty. So yeah, that's pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you can pause and take as much time as you need. I'm just going to jump right into this. Alrighty, pile 1. We got the black obsidian. And I got these 2 cards for any messages that your higher self might want you to know right now. And then these 2 for any significant dreams that your higher self might be sending you right now. Alrighty. And after these cards, we'll get into your tarot cards. So let's start, I feel like we should start with this one. Epsilon modulation. I'm sorry if I pronounce any of this wrong. I probably will. By the way, this is the White Light Oracle. I recently got this deck, so I'm going to be reading from the book. Thankfully, these cards have the descriptions on the backs of them, so I don't have to carry around a book. But for these I do. Anyways, so this is 28. card says, gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be a cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. Again, these are what your higher self is trying to let you know. That you're capable. Oh, wow. Garuda. Saparna, I think. That's 42. Let's see what this one says. Alright. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have an inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what actions feel best for you to take, and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip on your lives. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. Okay. So I feel like that last sentence means that this is, whatever it is that you're working toward is going to work out in your favor. You're completely capable of handling whatever kind of situation is thrown at you. You've got it. Just naturally. Even though you feel like you don't, other people look at you and they're just like, wow, she's so graceful. He, she, it doesn't matter. You are so graceful. They, them. I don't mean to assume gender. Sorry. But you're just very graceful and proud and assured of yourself. Even though you might not feel that way, that's what it exudes from you. And because it's such a natural part of you, you almost overlook it. But it's there. You have this natural ability to be confident, to be proud of yourself and be self-assured and stand up for yourself. You just don't realize it. Alright. I'm pretty sure this card, yes, this is religious or spiritual figures. Okay, so I'm just going to read, and if I feel, I'm just going to read these dark ones at top. This looks like Mother Mary. Then if I feel like anything stands out down here, I'll read the rest of it. Okay. A spiritual leader such as Jesus, the Buddha, or Muhammad, or these are dreams, by the way. These are the dreams you might be having that may or may not be significant. They could not even be dreams. They could just be reoccurring thoughts or things you keep seeing, or just themes that keep reoccurring in your life. Okay. An anonymous priest or a nun or a religious symbol such as an angel, cross, star, or crescent moon probably indicates moral or spiritual issues in your life. You're being urged to find a way forward. The dream is unlikely to be directing you toward a particular faith or belief system. More probably, it represents your desire for guidance, comfort, and support. Okay, yeah. There may be an emptiness you seek to fill, or a sense of confusion, a craving for a moral compass. Perhaps you benefit from a role model on life's path. There are important decisions to be made, and you do well to seek guidance from either your best, most significant self, most insightful self, or from external source, goodness gracious, of wisdom. You need to take your focus away from material concerns and place it on higher values, the things that truly matter in your life. Okay. So pretty much, I feel like this card is asking you, what do you worship? Whether it be God or some other form of God, or your deities, or yourself, or whatever it may be. What do you worship? And it doesn't have to it could be material things, but you're being asked, why do you worship these things? What do they really bring you? Okay, let's look at this one. This one's called Paralysis. Dreams in which you can't move or speak can cause great anxiety. The simplest explanation is that you feel helpless and trapped in some aspect of your life. For some reason, you're unable to move forward, perhaps because you can't decide on the best course of action. If you're disbelieved in a dream, or if you're disabled in a dream or a wheelchair or disabled person appears, this may reflect an aspect on yourself that's struggling to express itself or realize its potential. Perhaps you're lacking confidence or have ambitions, goodness gracious, or goals you feel are beyond you. A situation may not have worked out as you'd hoped. Alternatively, someone may have hurt you badly in a way you may not even have acknowledged to yourself. If your immobility results from being weighed down with heavy bags, this is a sign of taking too many responsibilities. You might need to say no more often or ask others to help you. Okay. I feel like a big part of this is that the universe is asking you to trust it. Because of this emptiness and this trapped feeling like you can't obtain what you want is what's holding you back. When you should just accept that the universe is going to give you everything you need when you need it. Because that's what the universe does. You're just being asked to really trust that you have the powers to manifest this. To manifest whatever you want. You are capable of it. You really just have to believe. And you gotta find the right direction that you want to go in. What you really believe in, and go where you need to go. Find the right direction before you go where you need to go. Before you set off on your journey. Take time to plan and really figure out what you want to manifest. Alright. And I'm also going to pull some tarot cards here. Let me give them a good mix. Just for some clarification. I have been studying a little bit more. I got a new book just to help me, get some more perspectives on them. Because I know I still get confused between the tarot cards very easily. Between just certain suits and what they can mean. Okay, yeah, there's a lack of will here. A lack of feeling like you can just get up and do it. You don't want to start yet. Something's keeping you from starting. This new self-empowerment. This new way of life, almost. There's something holding you back and making you want to change your mind. And not give it your all, not show your true potential and your true self to other people, even though they already see it. Maybe you just don't see it. And you want to hide from it. You don't want all this burden. We got another Wands, the Page of Wands. That's what you're being asked to do, is to step up a little bit and have a little bit more responsibility. I don't know what for exactly, but for yourself, for your own pride and your own ego, and step up and take care of it and keep yourself taken care of, pretty much. Keep yourself updated and keep working on the things that you want to work at. Because it's just the beginning of it. Yeah. You just got to take those first steps and start. We have the star on the bottom. And it'll all even out, and you will get the recognition you deserve. Because you will give and take, you will be equal, and you will be, the way she's got her foot in the water, she's connected to the unknown. and you trust it, you accept everything for how it is, and know that you can still make whatever you want from the circumstances that happened. Oh, what a beautiful pile. That's what your higher self wants you to know, that you are capable. All you have to do is just trust in yourself. Trust your higher self. And it will take you where you need to go. You will reach that place that you want to be at. All you have to do is trust that you will get there. Alrighty. I think that's all the messages I have for this pile. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know. You can like the video or comment down below and let me know what resonated. You can also comment down below, let me know any kinds of ideas that you'd like to see in any future readings. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, I have it in the description box below. Not, never necessary. I'm still doing this for learning, so it's not necessary one bit. It's just if you want to help support me and help me get as many readings as possible. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I think that's all for this. I really hope you guys like this video. So subscribe so you can come back next week and see me. I'll see you guys. Bye. Alrighty, pile 2. If you chose this little desert rose, then this is for you. So pretty. Okay. So I have these 2 cards for the messages your higher self wants you to know. And then these 2 for any dreams or just reoccurring situations or instances that your higher self might be sending you. Alrighty. So let's just jump right in right here. Oh, how beautiful. I'm probably going to pronounce these cards wrong. I believe this is Obadiah. Obadiah, I think, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of. So let's just card 3. Wow. Okay. Alright. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true, no matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate. Trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways which contribute positive energy to our human collective. Somebody's sending you a lot of doubt. Somebody, either you or somebody around you, doubts what you're doing. But you are doing the right thing, 100%. Oh, Deer of Delta. It's card 26. Alright. And this one says, without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You need not to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected in the light. Oh wow. And that's what the last one said too, right? Is that you're always protected no matter what. You can't doubt it because you're always protected. Yeah. There's somebody that's, I feel like that's saying, what this is saying is there's something there's a lot of fake energy around you. Whatever, somebody is sending you fake energy. Whether it be fake good energy or fake bad energy, it's fake. And you can discern it. You've been picking up on it for a while and you can tell now. It is 100% without a doubt. You can tell. And you don't know how to approach this person because you love this person. you have a very kind, gentle energy, but you know that this is, something's off and not right. You can tell. Because of this natural, gentle energy that you have, you can tell when someone is dishonest about their gentle energy. I feel like that's the messages I'm giving. With this money card, I feel like this means you're always abundant. You always have abundance. You're always protected. You're always going to be taken care of in every way. Spirit has got your back. Let's read the money card. Okay. Oh. Okay, it looks like this. Like in this way, I feel like the money's falling into her hands. Like you've got this. You're grabbing this money. And it's supposed to be this way. Like the money's falling out. But, okay. Let's read it anyways. Money in a dream appearing as cash or credit cards can be a symbol of how emotionally secure you feel. Excuse me. It can also represent the influence you feel to have over others. Any dream featuring a bank, investment, money transfer, or will can similarly carry an emotional meaning. Giving money away or spending suggests a wish to be more generous or outgoing. Alternatively, your unconscious may be urging you to be more giving in a relationship. Receiving money, goodness gracious, indicates you need to accept or ask for emotional support. If you find money, whether by chance or after searching for it, there's something valuable about yourself you need to learn. Perhaps you're already close to discovery. Losing money symbolizes a lost opportunity. If money is stolen, you may believe you don't deserve something or someone in your life, or that others are taking you for granted. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of the taken for granted there at the last sentence. That's what people are, taking you for granted. They don't realize how aware you are and just how smart you are. You can very easily pick up on changes in energy. Okay, anyways. This is the family card. If you dream of a family member, this might be related to issues between you. However, this might be a less direct meaning. If you dream of your father and he's a figure of authority to you, this might suggest you need to bring more discipline into your life. If you dream of your mother and she's a nurturing person, maybe you need to take better care of yourself. If your brother or your sister is outgoing and you're introverted, a dream about them could suggest you aspire to their qualities. Every family member can represent an aspect of our own personality. If you dream of family members arguing, this might reflect tensions within your own psychological makeup. Recurring dreams about parents might suggest you need to be more independent of them. Dreams of children often reflect fears about their safety or success, or the possibility that they are moving away from you. Okay, interesting. With both of those, with money and family showing up, those are like the two most secure, safe. That's what keeps you secure and safe in this world, is money and family and food and water. But those two things, without those two things, like, would it even be fun? You know what I'm saying? Would it even really be fun? Think about it. But, I mean, it would. But you know what I'm saying? This is how our society works, is money and family. It's people and money. They make you feel safe and they keep you protected. I feel like this is what this is saying, is your family has been telling you about something, warning you about something, and they're right. This is your spirit saying your family is with this. Your higher self knows. Your family knows. Whatever kind of situation this is. I don't know what this is exactly. I need to pull some tarot cards for some clarification. Goodness gracious. So let's get some. Oh, they're flying everywhere. Can I get one more? They're piled too. Let me get one more card for clarification. This one's sticking. Oh, it's the Queen of Swords again. That one should go first. Then we have the Page of Cups. I feel like this is reversed. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. The king, excuse me, with the Queen of Swords, this is because you are the master of your own mind. You're completely capable of being fair with yourself and other people. You're aware of what a good person you are. You're very smart. Very communicative. You're very good at expressing your feelings to other people because you're so good at understanding your feelings. But sometimes people don't take you seriously. Maybe sometimes you're a bit silly, or maybe sometimes you don't take other people seriously. That you feel like maybe your emotions aren't as serious as your mind. You know what I'm saying? That you should take your thoughts more seriously than your emotions. That's how I should say it. Because you are very smart and you do know, you're very aware of the situation. Whatever situation this might be. It's a mental fight. This being reversed makes me feel like it means it's mental. It's not an actual You're not arguing with people over things. You're arguing with yourself over this thing. Over this person, over this new idea, whatever it may be. With this Page of Cups, it kind of makes me feel like this might be a person, maybe romantic or just a friend relationship. You know what I'm saying? But also maybe that's what it means, is that there's somebody here that's you're wanting to make it serious and they're not so serious. Not that they're bad, but they're not so serious as you would like them to be. If this is a love reading, if you feel like this resonates as a love reading, and you know it, you're aware of it, and you're fighting with yourself in your head over whether you should just enjoy yourself with this person, or you're maybe afraid you might get attached. And then they don't get attached and you know what I mean. So, But I feel like what your higher self is telling you is you know what to do. You know a lie when you see one. You know fake energy when you see one. Or see it, I should say. So don't play dumb. Don't play dumb with yourself, I should say. Because you're very smart. Acknowledge that. You're very good at reading energies. And you know what to do. That's what your higher self wants you to know, is you know what to do. You know how to deal with this person who lies. Alrighty. I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting. If you really like this reading, then please like the video, comment down below and tell me why. You could also comment down below and tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see next week or the week after that. Yeah, subscribe so you can come back next week and see me. I also have some personal readings down below in the description, but again, it's just to help me learn, so it's never necessary. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. See you guys. If you chose this little Dalmatian stone, this is your pile. So these two are for the messages that your higher self wants you to know right now, and then these two are any significant dreams you might be having, or any reoccurring themes, or anything that might be popping up in your life. And I thought it was interesting that both of these are animals. This card is animals and this one is birds. So I feel like you got a lot of animals and birds showing up in your life. Alright, so let's just hop right into here. Try to ignore the dogs. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Alright, I will probably butcher all the names for these cards. I apologize for that. This is Soft. Ooh. Let's try it. This is 22. Okay. Let's see. This one says, a way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success and admiration. Be grateful not to be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and what grounds you to the simplicity of spiritual truth, which in the practice of love, kindness, and peace. Which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace, excuse me. This will allow for successful progress in the material world without disturbing the sanctity of your soul. How beautiful. Yeah, I feel like that means you have a lot of abundance in this life, but don't let it go to your head. Don't get too distracted by all the glitters, you know? Just enjoy yourself. Oh, this one is a very lover's card almost. This is Tantra of 639 Hertz. Oh. Almost there we go. Okay. Be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual approach. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter, but not always easier. Excuse me. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Okay. So with both of these cards together, it gives me, you've definitely had a difficult go of it this life, but you've had, compared to other people that may have been through the things you've been through, it was a little bit easier for you. You've been better at pulling yourself out of dark situations and leveling up your consciousness quickly. You're good at doing that. At rapidly expanding, pretty much. You're good at it. Yeah. Even though you've been through hard things, you've still grown and let yourself be beautiful and allowed yourself to enjoy yourself. You still love yourself. You're still proud of yourself. And let me read over this one last little bit. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. With that sentence, I feel like you just have this natural ability to know that things are going to work out, because it has for you so many times before. You just know that things are going to work for you in the end. How beautiful. Let's hop into these cards. So animals. Animals are a symbol of primal instincts and urges. In a dream, they can represent a repressed part of yourself that you can't fully express in waking life. The precise meaning may depend on a specific animal, so be alert to its character and its traditional associations. The most common wild animals to appear in dreams are the elephant, which denotes memories or maybe a need for patience, the horse, which symbolizes strength or a need for quality, and the lion, which suggests leadership and pride. If the animal is caged or in a zoo, you are being advised either to show caution or else to escape the constraints placed upon you. The mood of your dream may help you choose between the opposites. Pets, if they are healthy and content, suggest that your needs are being met. But a sick, wounded, or neglected pet suggests precisely the opposite. That was a sad little sentence to end on. Let's hop into this too. A bird or flock of birds is generally a positive sign, a symbol of freedom and joy, as well as your hopes and aspirations taking flight. Pay attention to altitude. Flying high can be taken metaphorically. The type of bird and its particular associations can be significant. Eagles, hawks, falcons, and many other predatory birds may appear threatening, reflecting insecurity. Although eagles can also represent power and pride, Songbirds can suggest inspiration, hope, and a fresh start. The owl is traditionally a creature of wisdom and insight. The magpie, a thieving bird, may hint that someone is robbing you of something, perhaps contentment or potential. If the bird is injured in your dream, you may need to nurture yourself back to well-being in some way, or possibly there are flaws in a relationship. If you're the bird, perhaps there's a situation you're trying to fly away from. Alrighty. Goodness gracious. I know y'all can hear that. My son and my husband are being wild in there. So I just got... I feel like with the animals, let me take a second. Sorry guys, that distracted me. And really think about this with these two. Yeah, I feel like that's... Depending, I guess, on what kind of bird it may be, what I feel like it is this intense freedom that you feel like you lack. I feel like there's a lack of freedom here. That because your life has been so hard, that maybe you feel like you don't have control over it. And although you have handled it better than most people would, you still feel helpless and like you don't have any external forces to help you. And you feel like you've done this all by yourself. Jesus Christ. It scared me to death. Before I did this video, I was moving a bunch of stuff around trying to find what to clip my camera to, and one of the things just fell over. It scared me to death. Oh. It's probably also because they're jumping around in there and it moved it all around again. Maybe you feel distracted because there's a lot of distractions during this reading. I feel very distracted this reading. So I feel like that's what it is. Your spirit's trying to tell you to go back to your path. That's what it is. You were on the right path. You're on the right path. You're taking a detour, you're taking your time and not taking the steps you need to take to get further down this path. You're just standing around looking at the scene, which not that there's anything wrong with that, but you can't do that for a year straight. You know, you have to move eventually. If you don't move, you won't find any more new experiences. You won't get to enjoy new scenery and see the beautiful lake down there beyond the mountain that we can't see yet because we're right here. But you have to go past the mountain to see it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going to keep growing. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it's true. You feel stuck and stagnant. But it's because you're just waiting for something, and the universe wants you to know you gotta go for it to happen. You gotta take the first steps, but you're on the right path. You just gotta walk. That's what it is. The universe is just waiting on you to walk, and your higher self is trying to give you that push that you need to take it. Let's look at your tarot cards. Let's see if we can get 3 tarot cards for pile 3. Oh, looky there. You gotta leave this behind, whatever it is that you've built up, to go where you want to go. This next step requires a sacrifice, pretty much. You have to give something of yourself. This one looks cute coming. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Something something that's taking from you. When you leave this, you're not going to feel right for a little bit because you have to leave stuff behind. You're going to feel unbalanced and like it wasn't the right call, but it was. You're on the right path. The Spirit is just waiting for you to take this step to challenge yourself so you can reach your full potential. And to really, I guess, figure out what you want. To figure out which step you want to take to reach this. And it's going to be difficult. It's yet again another difficult journey that you have to take, where you have to leave something behind. Something that's very fulfilling and feels very nice and safe and gives you strength. You're going to have to leave to build your own strength. You're going to have to step out of this conformity, out of this safety net, and really test yourself to feel free. That's what your spirit, or not your spirit, your higher self, excuse me, I keep saying that, wants you to know. It wants you to step out of your comfort zone and question everything about yourself and everything about everyone else around you, so that you will physically or mentally be free. I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting. If you feel like this resonated, please like the video, comment down below, and you can, tell me some ideas for next week's video or the video after that. If you really like this video, then you can subscribe and see me next week. If you really, really liked it, then I have a link in the description box, I could not think of that word, that has my personal readings on there. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, there you go. They're not very expensive, so I'm still learning, so I try to keep them very cheap. But yeah, I hope you guys like this reading. I'll see you next week. Bye.